million shillings meant for bursary be eliminated by simply all this money being left at the Ministry of Education for the Ministry of Education to offer free education. We can start, Madam Speaker, with an experiment of adding to what Kibaki had already proven, that you can make education in primary schools free. Then we add on by making it also free in secondary schools. If it stabilizes, then the next government after President William Ruto, be it after 2027 or after 2032, then that government will be able now to roll out free tertiary education as free. Madam Speaker, we as the representatives of our parents, as defenders of our counties, we want to insist that Kenyan parents are ready to feed their own children. They are ready to buy them uniform. But the other appendages of education must be borne by the government. And by the way, let the people at the National Treasury know that the money that they give out is not their money. It is public money that normally ends in the consolidated fund after realization from tax collection. Madam Speaker, it saddens me that despite the governor having funds for bursary, the MP, the MCA, the woman MP, the office of the president, despite them having that money, every Friday I go to Malinya, the first thing I meet is little children coming to my home because they know when they come home, I share the little I have to afford them 1,000, 2,000 shillings from my salary so that they can enjoy education the way my own children enjoy education. I therefore want to thank God that He has given me an opportunity to sit in this job, and I want to thank equally the government for paying me a salary that allows me to respond to these children. But when I do that, Madam Speaker, I know I'm wasting time because the population of Kakamega is 2.5 million people. So when I reach out to a handful of children, I am wasting time. I should use my time better by insisting on this floor that education in the Republic of Kenya must be made free. How can we allow ourselves to underperform relative to a small country like Burkina Faso? The young president in Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré, is rolling out free education in his country. Traoré is supposed to be learning from Kenya and not the other way around. We owe it to our people. We are their leaders. We draw our allowances and salaries from their taxes, and therefore we should not be deterred. Our objective is that every Kenyan child must access education. Let the country know that the counties with the highest levels of literacy, Kiambu, Kakamega, Nakuru, Machakos, Nairobi, Murang'a, Kirinyaga, Nyeri, those same counties with the highest level of education are the countries with the lowest, the counties with the lowest rates of poverty. So educating children is a proven method of fighting poverty. Madam Speaker, I celebrate this motion because somebody once told me, I think it was, yes, it was the late Gaylord Avedi. Gaylord Avedi, Mr. Speaker, is a former permanent secretary and former principal of Kakamega High School, where I went to school. And he told us that education will equalize you boys. He used to tell us that it is the social equalizer. And he used to tell me this, and I can tell you for sure that it was great music, because in a school of 800 children, I was the only one who was walking in school without shoes. But he used to tell me, you will be equal to these colleagues of yours. And I have become equal to them. I don't want any child, because of being denied education, to fail to realize their potential, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I want to end this conversation by appealing to my governor that the advisor on youth affairs, Mr. Emmanuel Makoha, and the CEC in charge of education, Mr. Moffat Mandela. Madam Speaker, they move around social functions in their area of birth, in a section of Kakamega, and they read out the amount of bursary rolled out to schools in those areas. But when you come to other areas far removed from where they come from, Madam Speaker, this kind of announcement is not made. You go to Nasianda Secondary School, they're not getting. You go to Nangili Secondary School, they are not getting. You go to Lugari Secondary School, they are not getting. You go to Malaba Secondary School, they are not getting. Marinya Secondary School, they are not getting. Manyala Secondary School in Butere, they are not getting. Shitwitwi Secondary School in Butere, they are not getting. This impartial distribution of bursaries must come to an end in Kakamega. Even us, we fight to make education free in this country. You have seen today, Madam Speaker, in this House, the motion to agree on the module and formula of sharing resources across the 47 counties is so sensitive that it has had to be stood down for us to build consensus. We cannot be taking it so serious as to take money to govern us, then they start treating that money as their own. Madam Speaker, I wish that because the Constitution, as advised by the young lawyer, I thought it was Article 43, but you told me it's 53. This, pardon? Madam Speaker, I can't. You want to inform me?
Senator Karen Nyamu, when you want to inform, you know,
yes,
the button to press for intervention, you can proceed and inform.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to inform, Madam Speaker, sorry. I want to inform Senator for Kakamega, Senator Boni Khalwale, that indeed both articles make reference to free education being a right to every child.
It is for article?
Both 43 and 53.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. You know, Madam Speaker,
proceed.
I have never understood the profession of law. Although my daughter is a lawyer, my son is a lawyer, but I don't understand you guys. Can you see the young lawyer, Nyamu, is unable to agree with the young lawyer, Sigei. Sigei is telling me it is Article 43, but I said it is Article 40. He's telling me it is 53, and I told Senate and on record that it is 43. Sigei, you might be a lawyer, but you did not play a role in writing these constitutions. We are the ones who wrote it. And we put the provision of the right to education in Article 43, not 53. That 53 must be... Thank you, Madam Speaker. Did you hear somebody who calls, who sells waru? Madam Speaker, Can you give me a minute? I conclude. Our Rusela is challenging a son of a Changa brewer, so I don't know who to.
Senator Boni, if you had not attempted to attack lawyers, I would have given you 1 minute. But proceed and take the 1 minute.
Thank you. The senator for Kiambu. This is very important. Members of the National Assembly, stop being myopic. You are free. Go and hang on Ng-Cdf. I don't mind. But free bursary from your hands. Let education be free. I support with amendments.
Thank you. The debate on who is right, Senator Boni, between Senator Wakili and Senator Karen will be continued, maybe at the lounge. But there is a possibility both could as well be right. Senator Margaret Jepkoech Kamal.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for the opportunity to support this wonderful motion. I want to congratulate Senator Karungo Tangwa for giving us this piece of motion. And as I thank him, Madam Speaker, we realize that we have not unpacked the Constitution of Kenya, because the Constitution is the masterpiece of the law in this